Yep, look at that. I can't wait to have him. I did order my Onslaught from a Big Bad Toy Store. He's gonna be arriving somewhere around July or August. At long last, he's finally here. The Age of Prime's Commander class, Onslaught. The moment we've all been waiting for has finally came. The big leagues is here. Let's get straight into it. And here he is, out of his cage. It feels so good to finally get him. Only $90? Oh wait, no, $100 on Big Bad Toy Store. I bought him 2 months ago. Feels like it. Maybe more. From Big Bad Toy Store before he came onto Amazon. And you know, it was gonna be delayed to August, which would suck because I was so sad. And you know, a certain somebody ordered his on Amazon and it was coming on the July of 21st. So yeah, I was a little bit sad that I wouldn't get mine first. But he surprised me at my door. It came on July 3rd. It feels so great. I'm doing this the day after I got him. I was so happy I got him. Here he is. He came in his vehicle mode, so I guess first we're looking at his vehicle mode, and wow, that looks amazing. Wow, it looks so cool. That is so awesome. And then this is the little compartment thing he came with. This is his entire endoskeleton mode. And whoa, look at that. That is awesome. I'm not gonna be covering too much because it's gonna take a little too long. But you know, this video is probably gonna be the longest review video ever. So we're gonna make the best of it. Let's get into transforming this guy in his robot mode. So the first thing you want to do is you want to quickly, oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. Kind of try to untap his leg. Or no. Untap his feet first from there, from that slot. Do the same thing on this side. Like that. And then you want to untap the legs. Then you want to open these up. Just like I did earlier. Like that on both sides. Then you want to open them up, unfold them outwards like so. Then you want to take this piece, hose it back in, stick it in there. Same piece on here, stick them in like that. Then put the feet out, that. Then you're gonna want to fold these pieces out like so. And there, you got the legs done. Now for the upper. You want to firstly unravel this. So it's kind of, let's see here, like so. Just tab that out like that. Then you want to pull them outwards like this. And then just fix the shoulders like that. Then you want to come around to the arm. You want to unfold it, then turn back around, rotate it back so it's like that. And then you're going to want to pull out the hands like so. Do the same thing on this side, like so. Then you want to come around here, the very top. You want to fold these guns like that. Just like so. That is actually very cool. Like how they did that. Then you're going to want to take this out. Pull this back. Take this out. And oh wow. Look at that. Then you're going to want to fold it like that. Then you want to like pull it out so it comes out like that. And then you're going to push it back in. Goodbye, Bruticus's head. And then you're going to want to fold it down. Take this piece, fold it too, connect it to that tab. Hold on. It's like that. Then you're going to want to put this back in. And then you're going to rotate the head. Just like that. And bang, here is Onslaught. And holy, he looks awesome. Wow. Just look at the proportions, the way he's built. Wow, look at these abs. Anyway, let's get to the articulation. So, for the articulation, his arms can move out that far. It can do a full 360, like that. Arm can bend 90 degrees. And the wrist, he doesn't have wrist swivel at all. His biceps although can rotate, but it gets stuck because of this piece right here. And the head itself can definitely do a full 360. It's pretty tight, too tight. And then the head can look up that much, and then it can can look down that much. So yeah, pretty limited, unless you want him to just detach that thing and just make him look down that much. And yeah, at a good angle, looks awesome. And then he does have waist swivel all the way. Yep. Legs can kick out that far. I think it can kick out farther. Oh yeah, look how far that thing kicks back. Then the knee can bend. It does have double joint due to the transformation, so you could, although this piece won't bend, so yeah, you can get him in some good range. Yeah, wow. Oh yeah, and it can rotate his thigh rotation. And then his ankle does move, does pivot, like so. Some cool dynamic poses. And then his flaps do move out like that, and it's pretty tight too. Wow, almost everything is too tight. Anyway, you can kick out that far, kick back that far, and then kick forward that far. And yeah, some areas are tight, but yeah, when I start using him more and more, he'll get loose, but hopefully not that loose to the point where it just won't move too easily. Yeah, there he is right there, in all of his glory. Alright, you guys know the drill. Size comparison. So first off, here he is next to his team so far. Don't know how to put them all in there, but there, I'm gonna put them like that. Wow, they look so good. Even though one is missing, they still look amazing. I mean, wow. Obviously, you can tell who's in charge here. And, you know, Onslaught is cool, and everyone else here is cool, but Brawl here will always be my favorite. I don't know, I just like Brawl. Oops. I just like Brawl. But in terms of proportion, this guy. I mean, look, he literally has, oh my god, look, you can have, his chest is just muscle here, bro. You can see the middle part splitting, giving him such tough chest. Yeah. Anyways, next comparison. Here he is next to the 86 Starscream. Here he is next to the Goat Prowl. Then here he is next to Megatron here. And then here he is next to Motormaster. And yeah, you can tell right away. Wow, look at them. Standoff. I mean, we all saw what happened in G1 with Menasor and Bruticus. But in terms of design, Onslaught takes it. Yeah. Sick. Then here he is next to the 86 Optimus Prime. Okay, now the next step is to transform him into his main Bruticus form. So first off, I'm going to take this, I'm going to turn around, put his wrist back in, like so, on all sides, like that. Then you're going to want to rotate them around like that. Yeah, like so, like that. Then you're going to want to take his head, take it out. You want to unfold this part and just take this out like that. You want to take it out like so. Then you want to stick it all out until the head of Bruticus is out. Then you want to just take it out like that, and then rotate the Onslaught's head like that. And you want to fold it in and then close it back up until the head is like that. And then for the backpack, you're just gonna collapse it back down like that, and then close in that tab in again after you have successfully got the head out, like so. And then you're gonna move down to the leg, put this back in, put these feet in like that, and then you want to stick it out. You want to push this little green thing in there. Do the same on this side, right like that. And then you're gonna want to turn around here, open this up like that, and do it on the same side here. And then you're gonna want to close in the leg like that, at least until like it's and then you're gonna try your best to bend this joint, the inner joint, so like that, easy. And you're gonna want to try to collapse it all in there, like so. Yeah, try your best to like push it in there. Then you're gonna wanna after it's like successfully in, you're gonna close this back up like that. Do the same thing on this side like that. Then after that, you're gonna want to take the arms, just rotate them out. Forgot to mention that earlier. Boom. Then gonna want to push it in like that, and do the same thing here, like that. Make sure the feet is flat out like that. Then you just wanna there till it's all like that. And then we're gonna take this slot and fill it into that hole, and just like, just try that again. Hold on, I think I may have gotten it there, like that. And the same thing here, there, and then boom, you have the main piece for the Bruticus. And now for the rest of them. So you're gonna want to take this, right, and then you're gonna want to take this out like that, fold it outwards, take these two pieces, unfold them like that, and then you're gonna disconnect these. So you're gonna push them out like that. And then you're gonna take this, you're gonna split them apart like that. Then what you're gonna do is take out the arms, like so. I'm gonna take these out, like that. We're gonna move on. We're gonna do the legs first. So firstly, gonna wanna outstretch his toes. Hold on, wait. You're gonna wanna take this out first. Oopsie. Okay, then you're gonna outstretch the foot. Then you're gonna fold this right where it needs to be. And then, yeah, you wanna put this back in like that. So it does, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. Scratch that. Leave that out. And then, boom. You got the first leg. Then you wanna do the same thing on this one. Then, boom. Now on to the arms. Alright, so for the arms, you're gonna want to detach it like, hold on, this can be a little stubborn. Especially on mine, I don't know why mine is pretty stubborn. And that kind of scared me a little bit, so try not to pull it out that far, or that hard. Then you're gonna want to do the same thing on this one. If mine would just cooperate. Yeah, this is harder than I thought. Normally I do not have this problem, especially with my Minosaur. There we go. Just like that. Then you can, boom. And the wrist, you just want to swivel that out like that. And that goes for both arms. Then you're going to want to take this and then collapse it down like that. Alright, you're going to want to take these pieces. You want to fold this out like so. Then you're going to want to take this piece, gonna unfold these flaps outwards, and you want to fold it out like that. Then you're going to want to take these, you want to rotate them to its right way. Then do the same thing on here, and boom, you got this part done. You'll want to take your built-in Bruticus chest piece that you made, and you want to put it in there. Let's just open this and push that into the center where these two will go in. So then like that. There. Then you'll want to make this tab connect to that hole. And don't think of anything suspicious about it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Or it's probably just me. So then after that, you want to move this up. You want to just click it in like that. Then push this back down like that. Then you want to turn around. You see how this has a slot tab? And then there's a slot right there. You want to align it perfectly. Sorry about the lighting. And you just want to just push it in there. Like that. Boom. And you'll do the same thing on this side. Just connect that cavity in like that. And then you want to go here to the chest. Just want to push it in. And then boom. Got that. Now for his limbs. And then you're going to want to take your arm that you've taken out. You want to push it in like that. Then what you want to do with the leg, you're going to take it, you're going to push it in there till it fills the cavity like that. Let me just, there we go. And then you want to push it in so it aligns with that. And just like that, you got your leg in. And you want to do the same with the other side. And bang, here is Onslaught in his Bruticus endoskeleton mode. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Obviously, he looks weird without the rest of his team. But yeah, I'm just so glad I have him in hand. And wow, really looking at him, he looks amazing. And let's get into the articulation. Arms can move out that far, and it could bend 90 degrees like that. And then the wrist, oh my god, can rotate all the way around like so. The head can rotate in a circle like that, and it could tilt side to side somewhat. Then the head can look up that much, look down that much. So yeah, can't really look up or down that much, but I think it's because of this backpack piece right behind him. All right. Moving on to the waist. Can rotate all the way around like that. The leg can kick out this much, pretty good. And then it could kick back that much due to this scarf piece that's behind his butt. And let's just, these two also can also rotate. Flaps. His legs can kick forward this much, and then his knee can bend 90 degrees like that. Also, his calves can rotate barely past 90 degrees, more like somewhere around 70 degrees, kind of like that. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, if we really look at him, I've now noticed that he has chicken legs because of the way his feet are. I mean, just look at that. What the heck, man? Wow. That is insane. And now for the main event. Combining the rest of the team. Well, so far. Let's combine them. And bang! Here is Bruticus. Getting him, these two, Blast Off and Vortex in, was actually kind of a pain because they wouldn't really split in half when I tried to pull apart the arms as they were connected in there. So yeah, I had to just pull them apart myself. I mean, not forcefully. I mean, like, you know, the little tabs that make them split in half. I just had to stick something in there and they'll pull off. Then I just connected them in there like that. And getting Brawl in there was actually really easy too, because, you know, not really much. You don't really have to split them in half or anything. But yes, here he is, and oh my god, so beautiful. I say he looks even better in a figure than in his G1 mode. I mean, G1, yeah, it looks good, but you know, having him created, it's just so amazing. They did so good, and I'm so glad he came, because I did order him off Big Bad Toy Store, and yeah, so beautiful. But let's compare him to the others, shall we?
Here he is next to the Legacy Menosaur, my first ever combiner. And yeah, these two look amazing. I am so glad I have two combiners now. And they're both cons, which gives my Autobot collection a disadvantage. Yeah, these two look amazing together. Here he is next to the one and only Prowl. And then here he is next to the 86 Starscream. And as you may know, Starscream helped create the Combaticons. So they are standing right next to the one and only, the one who created them, the one who started it all. Then here he is next to the Bumblebee movie Megatron. Then finally here he is next to the 86 Ultra Magnus.
Now, since we already went through the articulation through the overall Onslaught endoskeleton mode, we're gonna see how it looks when we try to bend the calf with Brawl, since, you know, Swindle ain't here. So this is how he would look. You gotta bend the calf like this. Wow, looks awesome. That. And it's so glad my copy of Brawl doesn't have the stretch mark, like I mentioned before with the Brawl review. So yeah, it's actually so cool. I'm gonna just put it back in like that. Boom. That's how he looks. And just, you know, overall, he looks so freaking amazing. I think the only part that kind of bothers me a little bit is the way Brawl's hands are just sticking out from the back like that, you know. But yeah. And you know what? Other thing that bothers me is the obvious gap right here, which we'll get soon when I get Swindle. Yeah, he is so beautiful. He was done so beautifully. I'm so glad they did my boy good. Big boy. Overall thoughts, Onslaught is amazing. I totally recommend this figure. He is just perfect, actually. The only thing that probably would bother you guys is that he doesn't come with like his own little gun. But still, aside from that, he's amazing. He's so good, bro. In every aspect, he is amazing. Just amazing. You guys need to get this figure and the rest of his team. There has been not a single flaw about this, at least for my copy of certain figures like Brawl here. Everything else has been amazing. It has been amazing collecting these figures and showing you guys how I feel about them. It's crazy that my last one will be Swindle, and then the Combaticon review will be over. It has been truly amazing. I can't wait to get this last one with you guys. You guys have been such good viewers and been helping me a lot and inspiring inspiring me to do everything. It has been such a good review. And Onslaught, he's my first and not my last review with, you know, long things, because, you know, he has like a lot of things to uncover and a lot of things to run through. Yeah, if you guys like this review, maybe consider giving it a like. I don't know, you do you. And may I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully Prowl will hopefully come out when as soon as my voice actors get their lines in. So yeah, peace.